It's race day in Le Mans for the 5th round of the 2019 MotoGP World Championship. All eyes were on the skies, but it stayed dry for the Shark Helmets Grand Prix de France. A great and competitive start from the front row as Marc Marquez got ahead from pole on the soft front tyre, but Ducati team's Danilo Petrucci clashed with him at the first corner. Andrea Dovizioso also got a good start from row 2, but had to back off from the outside of the corner. Paul Espargaro, Franco Morbidelli and Valentino Rossi also got off to great starts. On the second lap, Danilo Petrucci made an attempt to pass Marc Marquez, but the Repsol Honda rider wasn't giving up the front without a fight. Further back meanwhile, KTM's Paul Espargaro overtook Franco Morbidelli to put himself briefly in 5th, but Dovizioso was on a charge on his Desmos Adichie, first passing Morbidelli and then the KTM man. On the third lap of Le Mans, Jack Miller overtook his former teammate Danilo Petrucci, who at the following turn ran in too hot, letting Dovizioso and Rossi through. At the front, Pramac Racing's Jack Miller capitalised on Petrucci's mistake and made a daring lunge on the world champion to take the lead of the French Grand Prix. On the 7th lap, Andrea Dovizioso and Valentino Rossi started cutting time to the battle at the front as Marquez made a move on Miller to reclaim the lead. Further back, however, Monster Energy Yamaha's Maverick Vinales and Pramac Racing's Francesco Bagnaia crashed, bringing an early end to their race and another DNF each in 2019. By 10 laps into the French Grand Prix, Marc Marquez put down the hammer and with each lap put time between himself and the Ducatis behind. At the third turn of the 13th lap, Danilo Petrucci started regaining ground by passing Rossi for the 4th position and setting his sights on the podium, which stood on 1 year ago. With 11 laps remaining, the factory Ducati rider Andrea Dovizioso made a move on his independent counterpart Jack Miller to take 2nd. And with 8 laps remaining, Ducati factory's Danilo Petrucci was gaining ground on his former Pramac Racing teammate, finally passing him as the Australian suffered with the edge grip on his tyres. With Dovizioso 2nd and Petrucci 3rd, the Ducati teammates went at it, fighting for the 2nd step on the podium, with the championship points hanging in the balance. Finally though, it was Marc Marquez who crossed the line first, giving Honda their 300th Premier Class victory, ahead of the Ducati charge, Dovizioso achieving his best result with Ducati in Le Mans 2nd, whilst his teammate finished at a 3rd, entering a year-long podium dry spell. Jack Miller finished the day 4th as best independent rider, ahead of Valentino Rossi in 5th, and Paul Espargaro, who made up 6 positions from starting 12th, and the best result of the year for KTM, showing that carbon swing arm makes all the difference. The two Petronas Yamaha SRT riders Morbidelli and Quartararo finished 7th and 8th respectively, with the home hero suffering a bad start but putting in a valiant effort, passing Alex Rins, Jorge Lorenzo and Cal Crutchlow. The British rider finished 9th and Alex Rins rounds off the French top 10, whilst Jorge Lorenzo got his best result with Repsol Honda in 11th. A bad day for Joan Mir and Carol Abraham, who crashed in the warm-up, leading Abraham to being black flagged due to starting after the end of the first lap. That's all from France. Marc Marquez leads us into the 6th round of the year, the Grand Premio d'Italia Oakley. Join us on June 2nd for the Italian Grand Prix.